So good evening and welcome. Welcome to Divine Healing Valley Spirituality and Healing Meet. I'm Shashi Dhar, your host. I welcome you all to this session. And the agenda for today's session is, the topic today is Crown Chakra Healing. Yes. So I understand that all of you must have either attended or watched the recording of the earlier sessions where we have covered the healing for the 6 major chakras, starting from root chakra, sacral chakra, solar chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, and third eye chakra, which we did in the last session. And today we are going to talk of crown chakra healing. So how many of you are aware of crown chakra? Or first of all, let me ask, how many of you have watched the earlier sessions so that you're aware of what we're talking about? All of us are aware of it? Okay, anybody who is not aware, please raise your hand. You're coming here for the first time and you don't know what we're talking about. Okay. So okay, there is one person. Okay, so we will do a quick recap. See, our body as we exist today is the physical body that we see and acknowledge each other, right? But we have a sheath or the layers of 5 bodies. So we have the physical body, the Annamaya Kosh. We have the energy body, the Pranamaya Kosh. We have the mind body, right? So Manomaya Kosh. Then we have the intellect body, the Vijnanamaya Kosh. And then we have the bliss body, which is the Anandamaya Kosh, right? So we have these 5 koshas. And the Prana Shakti or the Prana energy flows through the energy body, through the network of 72,000 nadis, and the crossings of these nadis form the chakras. So there are many major chakras, minor chakras, and sub-minor chakras. But here we are studying the 7 major chakras, and we are doing the healing because they actually govern our existence on this planet Earth. The Pranamaya Kosh, where the prana energy flows through our nadis, connects the body and mind, coordinates between the body and mind, and actually heals the body and mind. So that is why this is very, very important. So when we do talk of healing, we talk of healing the 7 major chakras. That is why we are focusing on these 7 major chakras. We have already covered 6 major chakras, and we have seen how we can heal these chakras using a modality which you will be made familiar with very soon. Amit ji is going to take us through a small demo where we're going to do the modality which is called CHAM. Yeah. So CHAAM. So that is CHAM. So we will go through that modality. We have already done that for the 6 major chakras, and we'll be doing that for the crown chakra also today. So that is where we are. So Sadanand ji, you are now more or less in line with what we have achieved or done so far. So now you can be in the session and enjoy and flow with the program. Yes. So anybody who has any kind of questions from the last 6 sessions that we have done? How many of you are practicing it? How many of you have seen the impact in your life? Or even in the demo that we have seen, you have seen some impact in your life and you are excited about healing your chakras. So anybody who wants to share, if you have any question or if you want to share your experience, please go ahead. Anybody who wants to do that? I know many of you have attended at least 3 or 4 sessions out of the 6. Rather 7 sessions. One was an overview, and then we have done the 6 major chakras. So we have covered 7 sessions of chakra healing. Anybody who wants to share his or her experience, or if you have any questions, please feel free to do that. Amit ji, you want to share something?
Yeah, not share, but I also wanted to welcome 2 people here now. One is Tarun Gupta ji. So Tarun, thank you for joining in. He's also part of BNI and also in a spiritual journey. We recently met and he introduced me to Sadanand Bhai also. He's also there. The other is Annapurna ji. So I don't know her or him. Sounds like her. So just in case Tarunji or Annapurna ji, anybody wants to say anything, share, question, what is your expectation, whatever, if you want to.
Yes. So welcome Tarunji. Yeah, go ahead.
Welcome, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. So actually, we met Amit sir and we had a very good interactive session once. And from there on, we got to that somehow or the other we are connected on many things. So I was always looking forward to this session. Last time I tried to join, but I was unable to do so. So I think I'm pretty much inquisitive and very much inclined towards all these things. Well, I have been practicing myself somewhat. How much? How could I was possible to do it? So obviously, it's something which has always been I've been intrigued towards, learning more and maybe perhaps practicing on myself. So coming back to the point that yes, I'm still new to this, but definitely I learn a lot of things from you. I hope, and I really hope that we might together come to something bigger.
Absolutely. Wonderful. So you're in the right space, be there. And just for your information, the recordings of the 7 sessions that we have done so far, it is available on the YouTube in the public domain. So you can access those
So,
and you can start your
fine.
healing right from the first and the most important root chakra, Muladhara. So you can go ahead from there
Thanks,
and then you can come to the crown chakra, which you are going to take. Yes, very good.
Done, sir. Done.
So
Thank
let's
you.
welcome Tarunji and
Thanks,
Annapurnaji.
sir.
Anything you would like to share, Annapurnaji? Yes.
Yeah, Namaskar. Not as yet, but I've been practicing a lot of energy healing systems. But I'm always inquisitive in getting to know more about it. But since healing is like, it's unstoppable. It's like we have a lot of information and a lot of knowledge already, but everything that is there, it's like it's a continuation of what we have already known or learned about. And
Absolutely.
I have always wanted, I'm like a forever student.
Absolutely. We are all,
Yeah, student for
we
life.
all are students for life, right? And healing is an
Yeah.
ongoing process for lifetimes. It's not a question of 5 years or 10 years. It is a question of lifetimes. We are here to heal ourselves and heal the whole planet. So that is what we are on to. So we are on a very, very divine purpose here. And healing
Absolutely.
is a way of living. So once a healer, always a healer. I always say that. And it is for lifetimes. Yeah. So welcome, Annapurnaji. Let's acknowledge Annapurnaji
you.
and Tarunji.
Thank you.
And of course, Sadananji, who have come here for the first time. Great. So now let us talk of the crown chakra healing. So as we know, crown chakra or Sahasrara is the 7th major chakra. When we talk of Muladhara as the first, so crown chakra becomes the 7th and the most important major chakra in our system. In our system means Pranamaya Kosh. Okay? Now Sahasrara is, or crown chakra is, just outside the top of your head. So it is not within the body, number 1. Yes. And the healed color of crown chakra is violet. So as we know, the rainbow color. So this is the first color that we denotes by V. So V is violet. The crown chakra healed color is violet. And crown chakra actually takes care of the endocrine system and the nervous system in the physical body. But for all practical purposes, this is taken care by the third eye chakra. So which is actually the center of the forehead and right at the center of the head. Pineal gland, pituitary gland that we talk of, that is the position for the third eye chakra, which we have seen in the last session. So if you want to have some idea, 12 inches from the third eye chakra, above that is the crown chakra. So it goes just above the top of the head. So if you wave your hand above, that is the position of the crown chakra. Yes. So since it is out of the body, it is also out of the purview of the 5 senses. So we know the lower 5 chakras correspond to the 5 jnanendriyas or the 5 sense organs, right? So root chakra corresponds to the sense of smell. Sacral chakra corresponds to the sense of taste. Yes. And the solar chakra, it covers what? Anybody who remembers? Sense of sight. Then you have the heart chakra, which covers the sense of touch. And then we have the throat chakra, which covers the sense of sound or hearing. Yes. So above the sound is the light. So the third eye chakra is all about light. When we talk of light, we are talking of divine light, divine wisdom, divine intuition, divine wisdom, which we saw in the last session. Now, crown chakra is beyond this. Now, what can be beyond sound and light? What can be beyond space and time? That means beyond the whole universe we are talking of. Yes. So when we talk of crown chakra or Sahasrara, we are talking of nothingness. We are talking of energy. We are talking of we are talking of consciousness. So that is the element. So element of crown chakra is consciousness. So it deals with self-realization or God realization. So we need to understand what crown chakra actually stands for. Yes. And we know the Bij mantra. The Bij mantra, though I won't call that Bij mantra, this is actually the sound of the universe. Because crown chakra means you are connecting with the divine consciousness, universal consciousness, so cosmic consciousness rather. So it is the vibration of Om. And how do you relate with the vibration of Om and silence? Anybody? Even if you don't know, you can make a guess. So we are saying that Om vibration, that means the chanting of Om will lead to the healing of the crown chakra. And we are also saying that crown chakra deals with the nothingness, the silence. So actually, the crown chakra healing happens in the silence after the Om. So those who joined in the session earlier, in the beginning, I had put on the music of Om chanting with a lot of gap between one chanting and the second chanting. So the silence after the Om leads you to the real basic nature of yourself. You are actually getting in touch with yourself. That is also called the Samadhi state or the Turiya state. I will not go much into the details, but this awareness was important because you should know the importance of crown chakra. Yes? Now, if you are interested in yoga, so you would say, which yogasan will take me to healing the crown chakra? So if you have that question, then you should have seen the post and it would be clear that Shirshasana or Purna Sarvangasana is one way of healing your crown chakra, which is of course outside the body, but then this posture will focus the energy just outside of the top of your head. And since Shirshasana means you are doing upside down, so the energy flow or the blood flow also in your veins will be from the reverse. So top of the head, you can feel the pressure, you can feel the vibration, and this asana will actually help you to heal the crown chakra. Yes? Right. So now I will stop and I will take some questions. So anybody who has any kind of questions raising in your mind, you can ask me that.
Shashi sir, not a relevant one, but a friend of mine also wants to join the session. So should I send the link?
Yeah, sure. Do that.
Okay,
Thank you. Yeah, you can do that. This is a free session for guests. So anybody and everybody is welcome. Yes. Yes, Amiji.
So I have a question. While we were talking about the seven chakras related to 5 sensory organs, or sense of smell, taste, touch, etc. I mean, if you could suggest how can we apply this information in our day-to-day life?
See, when you know that these sense organs are working perfectly, then it is an indication that it is okay. Now, if you have a problem in eyesight, correct, then you should know that your sense of sight is creating a problem, which means what? Either it is a actual physical vision or the vision of the life is not there, vision for the goals is not there, correct? Or success is not there. It is all related to solar chakra. So as you heal the solar chakra, you will find a difference in the sense of sight. So it could be farsightedness, or it could be actual sight vision, which will be myopia or whatever problems you are having in the eyes. That can get reversed or that can improve. So you have to accordingly look at it. If you have some problem in the hearing, so you know that the throat chakra is a problem. Like that. So it will give you some indication. Because outside world or your body is an expression of what is going on inside you. तो आप अपने चक्रास की हेल्थ को आप नहीं एस्टिमेट कर सकते, but your body will tell you what is happening inside, and your whole life outside will tell you what is happening inside. So that is an indication how you need to look into what chakras need healing. Correct? So your life situations will tell you, and your body will definitely tell you. So once you start listening to your body, you will be able to know which chakras need healing. But having said that, I always say what we are learning here is a preventive measure, or you can say a maintenance kind of a thing. So So heal all the chakras as much as you can on daily basis, and you will see a drastic improvement in your life very, very soon. Correct? Because your mental blocks, emotional blocks, and karmic blocks will get healed. Life situations will change. Your body will start responding. Your illnesses will come down a lot. Your energy level will go up. So all these things will happen as an experience. So that also takes me to the question of anybody who is practicing this regularly. Have you observed anything of this sort? You should share, because that will open up something for most people. And by the way, Amiji, did I answer you, or you need some more explanation?
No, you answered, and I think this. I will have to read a lot more to know a lot more. But yeah, thank you for opening this door. I did not read in this direction till now.
Okay, got it. Perfect. Wonderful. Let's acknowledge Amiji. And he has been practicing this for many years now. Huh? So now you know that what I'm saying. Healing is a lifetime process. Don't think it is a five years job
Yeah.
or a 5 hours job or a 5 month job. लोग बोलते हैं कई बार मैं 5 महीने से मेडिटेशन कर रहा हूँ, 5 महीने से हीलिंग कर रहा हूँ, कुछ नहीं हुआ. So you need to understand, you have wasted many lifetimes, correct? Not doing anything. So if you're doing it for 6 months, be patient, keep doing it. The effects will happen. It has to happen. Yes?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Anisha ji, you have raised your hand. Please share.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Shashi, I just wanted to ask you, I'm very much inquisitive to know, like, I've seen people and in my nearby, like, people whose crown chakra is very much like awakened. They are also called clairvoyant. Like, they are able to see what is going to happen in the future. So I'm just curious to know, like, how it happens. What are, like, I just want to know about that.
Okay. So there are two ways I'm going to answer your question. Okay. Number one, as a spiritual seeker, when you are doing your spiritual sadhana, obviously when you are doing it perfectly, you will be getting many siddhis. आपको बहुत सारी शक्तियां या सिद्धीज मिलती हैं, right? The one who gets distracted by it, his spiritual progress stops. वो वहीं अटक जाते हैं. The best thing is to know, okay, I got that. Thank you, Divine, for giving me this. Now let me use these to move forward in my spiritual journey. Not as a deterrent, not as a deviation, not as a distraction, but it should help you to move forward in your spiritual journey. That is the right path. Okay. Number two, when people say my crown chakra is awakened or his crown chakra is awakened, they have no clue what they are saying. You cannot judge someone else's spiritual journey, number one. And by the way, you can't judge your spiritual journey also. मैं नहीं बता सकता मेरे हार्ट चक्र का अभी क्या हाल है. मैं नहीं बता सकता मेरा क्राउन चक्र कैसे वाइब्रेट कर रहा है. You cannot see the inside world. So let me give an example. How many of you have seen your face? कितने लोगों ने अपना चेहरा देखा हुआ है? एक्चुअल चेहरा देखा हुआ है?
Yes.
नहीं देखा है. आप अपना चेहरा देख ही नहीं सकते. आप अपना चेहरा रिफ्लेक्शन के फॉर्म में देख सकते हैं शीशे में. And we know that the reflection in the mirror is not the actual face. It is a reflection. Correct? So similarly, understand that the whole universe is a reflection of your inside world. Look at the universe. Look at your life. Look at your life experiences. That will tell you what is the state of your inside world. Otherwise, it is all theory.
Right.
My solar chakra is not healed. My crown chakra is vibrating. Where do you come up with these concepts? You have read a lot, and these concepts are taking over your life. Forget it. Do your sadhana and see your life transforming. That is the right approach. Correct?
True. Thank
So
you.
I
Thank
hope I have answered you. Otherwise, you can reframe your question.
you. No, but on the other hand, like, I've seen people who are not practicing anything, they are just doing their religious rituals. But otherwise, like, if like talking with them and anything like that, they are like kind of, able to see what is going to happen in future. So that gives me a bit of, goosebumps that they are not doing any of the spiritual sadhana. So how come they are able to get some downloads?
You are seeing them in this lifetime, right? You don't know what they have done in the last lifetime.
Yeah.
उन्होंने जितनी साधना करनी थी लास्ट टाइम कर ली है, इसीलिए 5 साल का बच्चा शंकराचार्य बन के पैदा होता है.
Absolutely.
Correct?
Okay.
So you can't judge others' journey. Yeah, you can get inspired by them. Yes, definitely. When you see somebody who is doing wonderful progress in spiritual journey, I will say progress, not siddhis. Huh? Don't get entangled by their siddhis. उनकी सिद्धि उनकी जर्नी के लिए है, आपकी सिद्धि आपकी जर्नी के लिए है. So let me just share. When I was doing my spiritual sadhana, I got this, you can say, a download kind of a thing, where I can see the aura feedback for people. So when somebody comes to me with a problem, I can see their aura feedback. Yeah, I can get the health of the 7 chakras. That is what it means when the aura feedback is there. So I have used that to heal people and further my spiritual progress in the work of spirituality and healing. That is the purpose of my life, and I've used that as a tool. And most of the time, I do this aura feedback free because I got this free. Free means it just came as a download to me. So most of the people who come to me, I do the aura feedback, which is free. After that, I tell them these are the blocks in your chakras, and then possibly the healing solution comes. Correct? तो ज़्यादातर जो सिद्धीज मिलती हैं वो आपकी स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी के लिए होती हैं, आपको आगे बढ़ाने के लिए होती हैं, तो उसमें अटकना नहीं है. दैट्स ऑल आई वुड से फ्रॉम माय एक्सपीरियंस. ओके, यस, यू कैन गेट इंस्पायर्ड बाय अदर्स बट फॉलो योर स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी. आपकी स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी आपकी सोल कॉलिंग होगी, which will tell you whether it is karma yoga, raj yoga, bhakti yoga or gyan yoga. What is important for you right now? The soul will tell you. If you are a keen observer, you will know. अभी आपको प्राणायाम करना है, मेडिटेशन करना है, स्पिरिचुअल हीलिंग करनी है, या आपको वेदांता विजडम करना है, वैदिक हीलिंग सीखनी है, क्या है आपकी कॉलिंग है. The moment you come across it, you will know this is where I want to go. So look into your journey and focus on your journey. Things will be easier and the divine will guide you. Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank
Perfect.
you so much.
Anisha ji, let's acknowledge Anisha ji. That's a wonderful, intelligent question. And I hope I have answered you, right? Yes. Anybody else who wants to ask anything?
So, sir, I'm very much curious to know like how we can activate our crown chakras, and yoga is the only way to activate this, or because I'm very much new to this. I've heard about the chakras, but never practiced all these things. So I'm just curious to know, I mean, how it works.
Yes,
And
I understand that, Sadhanaji. So you're welcome to the sessions. You will see all the recordings of the sessions. So you can go about one by one and see how the healing of the 7 major chakras is done. This is one path. It is not the only path. This is one path. Okay. If you want to do yoga, if you want to do pranayam, if you want to do meditation, there are different paths. As I said, there are 4 major yoga marks which are identified. So you can do karma yoga, which is the karma yoga of action. Yoga means yoga is divine union, correct? You are having a union with the divine. 4 paths are there. Path of action, karma yoga. Path of bhakti or devotion or surrender, that is bhakti yoga, right? And path of wisdom, path of knowledge, that is gyan yoga. And raj yoga, which is a process of meditation. Ashtanga yoga, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. So that is another path. So which path is calling you? Follow your calling and be there, and the divine will guide you for the further things in life. Okay. So don't be impatient. You just started. Start from where you are. Use whatever resources are coming to you and focus on your own spiritual journey, getting inspired by people around you. That's what I would suggest. Right?
sure, sir.
Yeah, good. And Tarunji, you have raised your hand. You want to share something?
So I had a small question.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, I don't know much about these chakras and everything, but I just wanted to know, like, the activation of these chakras has some physical effect, or like I can say physical significance, or you can understand that you have got it activated, or it's just the other things which you're telling about the life ki aapka ye अच्छा हो जाएगा, on all these things that tells you that your chakras have been activated, और आपको physically भी कुछ चीज में feel होता है such that you feel कि ऐसा कुछ है.
Okay, good question. Let's acknowledge Tarunji first of all. Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Now understand this. There is a very important saying in the energy healing when we talk of wherever you focus your attention, where focus goes, energy flows and results will follow. So if you are
Right,
focusing on the root chakra, what will happen? Energy will flow in that direction. That means energy will flow towards root chakra and you will definitely experience a vibration there. It is a spiritual law. It is a natural law.
Right.
Correct?
Yes,
So
sir.
if you just
Yes,
focus
sir.
on your knees right now, right now,
Mhm.
if you just focus on your knees, right
sir.
knee, आप थोड़ी देर
Yes, sir.
फोकस करोगे, आपको वहां पे थोड़ा वार्मथ दिखेगा, थोड़ी सी सेंसेशन दिखेगी, टिंगलिंग हो सकता है. Correct? So it is a natural
Yes,
thing,
sir.
number one. So
Okay.
what we are doing
Okay.
here is you are focusing on all the 7 major chakras in a very systematic process. And these 7 major chakras are
Mhm.
you can say the flow of pranamaya kosha is running through them. So it is a life force energy. It heals the body and mind. It connects the body
Mhm.
and mind. Your whole existence is governed by this health of the 7 major chakras. Correct? So
Okay.
as
Yes,
you
sir.
heal them, you will definitely feel the vibration. Okay. But
Okay.
you can easily be, you can say, misled by the vibrations, because there are millions of vibrations happening in your body right now. When you're sitting here and attending the Zoom session, you have no idea of the kind of vibrations they are happening in your body.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
तो
Yes, sir.
कोई भी एक वाइब्रेशन को इंडिविजुअली असेस करना is not the right thing.
Mm.
Right? So what
Right.
you need to do is don't bother much about the inside world. Follow the spiritual sadhana to heal your inside world. What you have to observe is your physical body and the outside world. What are we
Okay.
here for? First of all, we are existing on this planet Earth, and what are the parameters of our existence? Perfect health, perfect wealth, perfect relationships. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
you
sir.
can say somewhat it also is a your spiritual growth, right? But I don't
Yes, sir.
consider spirituality as a separate watertight compartment. I say spirituality is all around your health, wealth, and relationships. Correct?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So it is a, you can say it is a flux. Spirituality is like a flux which is connecting and flooding all the 3 areas of health, wealth, and relationships in your life. Correct?
Yes, sir.
तो आपकी हेल्थ अभी क्या है, कैसी है, वो आपको बताएगा कि आपके चक्रास की क्या हालत है.
Okay.
Right? अगर मेजर
Yes, sir.
इलनेस है, योर सोलर चक्र इज, आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू एन comparison kind of a thing. Yeah, it is not,
Yes, sir.
it is not the comprehensive knowledge, but anything in your health, physical body is connected with your solar chakra. Anything related to digestion problem is connected to the solar chakra. Right?
Right,
So
sir.
solar chakra is
Yes, sir.
basically the major chakra for your existence on this planet Earth at the lower realm. Lower realm means lower chakras. So root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar chakra. These are governing your materialistic world. So look at it that way. So अगर आपको problem है, if somebody is in some kind of a major living in fear or living in guilt or living with any major negative emotion, आपके lower 3 chakras में blocks हैं. Correct?
Right,
So
sir.
first, the lower 3 chakras need to be healed. And most important of that is the root chakra. As human beings, we are all born with our consciousness at the root chakra. Okay. Then
Sir.
your spiritual journey will tell you how you can raise your consciousness from the root chakra to the higher levels of consciousness. And that is where your spiritual journey starts. By default, you will be at root chakra. Major chakras mein root chakra is the basic level of existence.
Right, sir.
Correct?
Okay.
So if you are awakened means if you have woken up from the sleepwalking stage, then you will do some spiritual progress, some spiritual activity to raise your consciousness from the root chakra. How much you do depends on your sadhana. So focus on your sadhana and look at your life situations. That will give you an indication of where you are and where
Right.
you are heading. Correct?
Right, sir.
Okay. Let's welcome. Let's acknowledge
Thank you,
Tarunji.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. So I'm stretching a little bit because I need to handle your questions. So I hope. Yes. Anybody
Can I
else?
add a little bit to this?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's about my own health condition. It was almost in, I think, 2012. I was very sick. My lungs were not okay. My right lung was not okay. And I was not able to expel the breath that I used to. Inhaling was okay, but exhaling became very difficult. So obviously, it's the air element that was not balanced within me. That is the reason why the lungs were getting affected. And another reason for it was there was a lot of emotional turmoil that was going on, like suppression of certain kind of trauma or grief, which maybe I never released, although I had been practicing for many years even prior to that. And people used to ask me, you have been practicing these healing systems. Why is it that you have become sick? I said, well, if I have created it, I have to face it. And it's important that I have to acknowledge and release what is not helping me and supporting me. And that was a huge lesson for me also, like not to take breath for granted, not to take air for granted. Like with
Yes.
every breath, I learned how to actually acknowledge that it's important to breathe while saying thank you that I'm able to breathe. Thank you, and
Absolutely.
supporting my health. So there are even the illnesses are give us a lot of insights
Oh, yes.
into
Oh,
our
yes.
lives. If those are not there, we are not going to learn. We grow from those situations only. So, and
Absolutely.
then a lot of forgiveness for many people. Like I had been working in office full time. There was a lot of different kinds of issues happen. We all know about all that.
Yeah.
So how to forgive people who are not supportive. So all these things helped me. And actually, when I did those forgiveness, that like you're talking about the spirituality, when we are healing ourselves, there's a lot of spiritual work that we have to do.
Yes.
So gratitude and forgiveness, these are two things I always tell people. Without that, there is no growth. So
Absolutely.
when I started doing that, I saw a lot of changes happen in my office environment also. Mm, Businesses were kind of split, and different management came, different kind of
Yeah.
responsibilities came up, and a lot of changes happened.
Yes.
So we never know how things change.
Yes.
We should never ever begrudge the situations that we are going through, because those are all temporary. And even if they, when they are temporary, and still if we feel that these are permanent, then we don't grow. Yeah, as soon as we think, okay, this is a situation, this is a condition that we can always change. So it's not permanent.
Very
So
good. Very good, Anupunaji. Let's
these
acknowledge
insights
Anupunaji.
have really helped me a lot.
Yes.
Thank you.
So one thing that Anupunaji has said very beautifully is that, like, whatever is thrown to you in life, any life situation that is coming to you, that is there to heal you. So you have to understand that, accept that situation, because you can't do anything about the situation. It has already come to you. It could be a disease, it could be an accident, it could be a broken relationship, or it could be a very conflicting situations, whether in office or home or wherever or neighbors. These are life situations which are coming as prarabdha for you. Understand, it is your own doing. You have to handle it. You have to face it, you have to heal it, and then you have to move on. So life situations are there to tell you that you need healing in this area. So that is what is important. So every life situation is a teacher for us. They are teaching us how to heal and move forward in life. Correct? So Annapurna ji, thank you very much for sharing that. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes. Great. Anybody else who wants to share anything? So that's what I actually said. Your life situations will tell you what needs to be healed. And as wonderfully put by Annapurna ji, gratitude and forgiveness. These are the basic, fundamental, you can say, traits that you need to pick up on your spiritual journey. जब तक लोगों को माफ नहीं करेंगे खुद को और लोगों को माफ नहीं करेंगे, खुद को थैंक्स और दूसरों को थैंक्स नहीं बोलेंगे, genuinely, there is no growth happening. Then you will be only cribbing and crying. Right? All right. Very good. Wonderful learning. So thank you, Annapurna ji, for bringing up that. Anybody else wants to ask anything? And we have already reached 9:40, so I will have to extend a little bit, but I'll still take some questions. Anybody who has anything to share, please go ahead.
So what is your view on healing others? So, I mean, can you do that? Can you not? healing is remotely done consciously, the person is not aware, comes back to the same situation. So what is the best idea? What is the best thing that you can do for somebody you want to help?
First of all, you need to
from an
understand
emotional
people in your life are there coming to you for healing because you need healing. They are your reflection. So as you heal others, you will get healed yourself. So your first commitment is to heal yourself. And for healing others consciously, you can become a healer. You can do a healing program. And we have a lot of healers here who have attended the programs on Vedic healing, Vedanta wisdom. We are healers and we are healing others, but the main purpose is for the others to come to your life requesting for healing is to basically heal you. They are here to heal you and you are here to heal them. So you become a channel of the divine with that divine healing energy flowing through you, and you heal yourself and others. So both need healing, both are getting healed. That is the purpose of healing. So Veena-ji, did I answer you?
So when you say you heal others, so is it remote, indirect, conscious, unconscious? Like you can talk and heal people, and you can pray and heal people. What exactly are you saying when you're saying
So
that?
there are different modalities. One is touch healing, one is distance healing. These are the two modalities that we normally follow. It could be any of the healing modalities that you can do. Now I'm talking as a healer, right? So I'm not talking of the modality that we are going to teach you. That is only for yourself. But then when you're talking of healing yourself and others at a very, very different level, then you are learning the healing techniques. Now you could be a Reiki healer, you could be a karmic healer, quantum healer, you could be practicing access consciousness, access bars, whatever modality you are following, it will be in two aspects, touch healing and distance healing. Touch healing is when you touch someone at the various points of touch body healing and then you impart that energy to them. Distance healing is done by telepathy. So you connect with that person either on Zoom or you can have a picture of that person and then you can talk to that person. Whatever is modality you are comfortable with, technique you are comfortable with, you will do that. But it is all comes under the distance healing. So both these modalities are very, very powerful. You can do individual healing, you can do group healing. All these are techniques that you learn in the healing program. Yes. So Veena-ji, let me ask you a question. Are you a healer? Are you a certified healer or a qualified healer?
Yes, I am a certified pranic healer.
Yeah.
But I mostly depend on Buddhism chanting.
No, but as a healer, what technique are you using?
I do meditation, twin heart sometimes. Yeah.
So if somebody comes to you for healing, I'm asking you the way how you are going to heal somebody. If somebody comes to you with a problem, how do you go about healing them?
I don't take up too many cases, but as per the training, I do. As per the training, I ask the problem, and I have a protocol in my book, which I can do for him or her. But so basically, I don't do it on a regular basis. Okay, let me quickly tell you is that I did my healing, and at the same time, I'm a trainer and a coach. So I believe more in talking and sorting rather than remotely.
I got that. But that's fine, Veena-ji. Let's acknowledge Veena-ji. That's fine. See, as a spiritual healer, as a life coach, I also know what you're talking of because that is exactly what I do, right? But life coaching is a different ballgame altogether. When you are healing, it is a different ballgame. So, what healing modalities are you using? What healing techniques you are using? Whether it is touch healing or distance healing, that is how you will connect with that person and send your healing energies because you are a channel of the divine healing energy. Divine healing energy flows through you and it reaches the other person. That's how you heal the other person. Okay. But we will not talk of healing modalities right now because this is not the session for that. Okay. So thank you, Veena-ji. Let's acknowledge Veena-ji because there are many healers here.
Yeah, maybe later I'll speak to you.
Yes,
I have
you can connect
some
with me one-to-one and I can
mind.
suggest you how you can become a more effective, powerful healer. We can do that. Yes. All right. So many acknowledgements are coming to you, Veena-ji. Okay. Okay. Yes. Anybody else who wants to ask anything or share anything? Okay. So now without indulging in further discussions right now, we will take up that discussion later on if time permits. I hand it over to Amitji now. So Amitji, you can share something. Meanwhile, I will give you the will make you the host so that you can share your presentation.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
Interesting.
Amitji, over to you.
Yeah. Am I audible clearly?
Yes.
Yeah, interesting. The conversation started to talk about healing, though this session is not necessarily, it was not for healing, but this is fine. I mean, when satsang happens, these things do happen. So yeah, we have no lack of time, so we can continue and stretch a bit. So if somebody wants to take a break for a few seconds, please do that, because I would humbly request if you could uh, pay attention for next 10 minutes, because at the end of 8 to 10 minutes, we will enter a deep meditation. This time it could be a little longer, because crown chakra is more about silence and lessness instead of having too many things. Less, yeah, LESS. So, yeah, just if you want to see some messages, it takes 10 seconds, take a break. All right,
No, we
thank
go ahead.
you.
Amitji, we go ahead straight away.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Okay, so I will quickly share. So some people who are attending it for the first time, so there are various techniques of healing chakras. So I think we have about 3 people who are joining us for the first time today. Okay, so we have, I think Shivi, I think Alokji, Tarun, Sadanand. Okay, so very quickly, 7 chakras we have. All the 7 chakras are responsible for very different activities and areas of our life. Uh, Most of us know it, but very quickly, I will just use one word for every chakra from the bottom to the top. Why this differentiation is required? Because so that we understand the difference between the functioning of crown as compared to the remaining 6. So, sabse niche wala root is for, let's say, safety and health, the overall feeling of safety and security and health. Number 2, sacral is responsible for creativity and pleasures. Next, solar is responsible for courage, confidence, power, money. Next, heart chakra is for emotional balance and love. Throat is responsible for expressions. Third eye, last time we did for intuition and wisdom. And the last, this one is for, I call it trust. Trust is the single most word. I mean, though any chakra can be explained for paragraphs and pages, but if I had to just keep it very crisp, trust on divine, trust on our existence, trust on life and its very existence. Yeah. So I use words. So there are 3 things that is important to be known about any chakra. One is the function of a chakra. Number 2, what blocks that chakra. Number 3, what heals that chakra. Some of us know that energy, when flows through entire body, it goes through various nadis and vessels, which are further connected by junctions, platforms, जैसे रोडवेज के होते हैं, ट्रेन के होते हैं, या सो जंक्शन है. अब 112 है, बट प्रिसाइजली और बात करें तो 11 बोलते हैं, बट 7 आर मोर मेजर, जिनके थ्रू ये एनर्जी और प्राणा या ची ट्रेवल करती है, तो इनको छालने के लिए these chakras important. So what blocks crown chakra? Okay, now I'll start the presentation. Wait for just about a minute, and then we will move to. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Sorry, screen. Yeah. Okay. So this is the location of the crown chakra. Sir has already spoken about. These are some. So I'll share this presentation in the group. So these are some proofs. These are some screenshots have been taken from ChatGPT, which prove through functional MRI that yes, these chakras or energy centers exist, and various researchers have demonstrated betterment when we heal those chakras through various technologies which exist, out of which we will talk about a chum technology today in next 3 minutes. Okay, so this is a corporate presentation. Some of us know that I kind of teach this chakra meditation to develop professional and leadership skills. So on the top, if you see crown chakra, it is responsible for, I call it very crisply, deep trust on life and its day-to-day existence. So we'll go more into detail. And then as you proceed, Chum is a technology which stands for these 5 elements, which is color, hand mudra or hand posture, affirmations, music, and mantra, which is precisely Bij mantra. Any chakra can be balanced and healed by various tools, various ways, out of which I could, or maybe God made me exposed to these 5 elements a lot more than any other. For example, I did not, or I could not do asanas, and every chakra responds to some or other asana also. So I ended up having some experiences and deeper applications of these 5 elements. And I found that when we apply the combination of this, and it is possible to apply the combination of this in one single sitting or one single session, and we can find benefits in just about a month's time. We can feel some difference in a week's time, but clearly in a 1 month's time, and within 3 months, people will also see some difference. Yeah. So quickly now, function. For me, very crisply, I call it function is to have a trust in this life and existence so much that I give always an example that when we exhale, we do not even think even for a second that will we be able to inhale or not. We will be able to inhale back or not. We never think, we never question, we don't have doubt. And that is the epitome of the example of the highest level of trust that we can have on our life every moment. So when we get into detail, it will become a Gyan Yoga session. So without going there, when we work on the crown chakra, trust gets developed. We feel secure, connected to God, divine, every moment, every nanosecond. What blocks, number 2, what blocks chakra? For example, this crown chakra is the non-belief. It is the closeness to the new belief system, and also too much involvement, attachment to the material world. So attachment to the material world, and being close to the new ideas, being close to the new learning leads to blocking of the crown chakra. Yeah. So this is a very brief theory. I mean, I went very fast, but if anybody wants to have a very quick question on chum or crown, one can. Otherwise, we will slowly enter the demonstration for about 3 minutes, and then real demo for another 3 minutes. We have to wind up in next 7-8 minutes. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to share with the sound on. Sir, I cannot see my own YouTube. There is something wrong.
Share the presentation. Share. You are the host. You can share. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't see my own YouTube screen. Now I can. Okay. Okay, I think screen visible now.
Yeah, no, it's coming. Not yet. Yes.
And the sound. Is the sound also audible of this
Yes.
frequency?
Yes.
So, all right. So before we start, we will slowly close our eyes, and I will keep guiding for the first 3 minutes. I will talk about the 4 things, which is so the color of the crown chakra. When we say color of, precisely, I would say crown chakra responds to the visualization of the violet color or even white color. So there are 2. So on internet and also people say that it is violet as well as white. I personally found white to be more calmer, white to be more less as compared to violet. Violet still gives a thought, but white is pure white. This may have violet, which is fine. So chum, the second element, H stands for hand mudra. As I always say, H, though it stands for hand mudra, it's a part of the chum technology, but we should practice this after we have understood and practiced a bit of color, music, mantra, and affirmations. And then after these 4 things have been integrated to an extent, then we should move to hand mudra. So, and also on a small screen, it is not to educate. So we will also talk about the very specific Bij mantra, which is Aum, not Om, but Aum, A-U-M. And some people also become silent, and I personally feel that silence is also the right thing in this particular chakra. So Bij mantra can be either Aum or silence. And the sound frequency in case of crown chakra is anywhere between 700 hertz to about 900 hertz. So we spoke a few times earlier, every chakra responds to a particular sound frequency. The lowest, most root chakra responds to about 100, and as we go up to the highest, 800, 900 hertz is the frequency which heals crown chakra. So as we enter the real meditation, I will just say a few words, and then I will say quiet, and then you will experience whatever you will. Yeah. So we start. So I request if we could close our eyes now. Slowly close our eyes, and before we even think about a chakra, just focus on breaths. Just take 3 deep breaths as long as you can. Slowly start anytime and anytime. And when we enter this chakra meditation, the best is to just focus your own chanting. If it rhymes along with the chanting of this person in the video, then it's good enough, but we don't have to put force and effort to go in sync with this chanting. So deep breaths, here we go. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. Imagine a violet color small ball, warm but not hot, rotating or not rotating, irrespective of it, irrespective of the direction, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Just imagine a violet color energy ball, almost the size of a cricket ball, some part outside and up above our head, and some part inside. Keep that awareness. Take a deep breath now. Now with this, say those few words of the affirmations of the crown chakra, which is, I am connected to my divine energy. I am connected to universe. I am protected and safe. And I can trust universe and myself. So apart from so many affirmations, the crispest I would keep to the extent of I trust myself and universe fully. I trust myself and universe fully. I trust myself and universe fully. With this thought and this intention, now let's pay some attention to the very sound which is coming from the background. This sound scientifically 7 to 9 hertz. Just imagine. So things, color, affirmation, music, and mantra. So all these 4 things will keep rotating in your mind and head, and I will leave it on to you for the next 2 minutes. Keep getting your idea where it is in these 4 quadrants, and try to become thoughtless if you can. think of the color white. Pay some attention to the sound frequency. And last 10 seconds. If this was not a session, I would have stayed silent and would have entered if there is something to enter. Unexplainable, unexplainable. So, any first-hand reaction? So white. So I repeat, for some people, these 5 elements put together gives the fastest result. It may not be the deepest result. Okay, let me admit, it will not give the deepest result. For the deepest result, the best is to focus on one particular element at a time. For example, only color. One day could be only color. One day could be only hand mudra. One day could be only affirmation. One day could be only music. And one day could be only mantra. But when we are applying all 5 together on a particular chakra, the results are fast, very fast. So I call it khichdi because when we become ill, doctors and people prescribe us khichdi for instant empowerment. Yeah, that's how this chum works. There are various other tools also. For crown chakra, I want to repeat, when we exhale, we never question that will we be able to inhale back or not. That is the amount of trust that we have on our breath. And actually, this is a very hidden secret in all of us, which is so open. Everybody does it 1,000 times a day. That this is the level and huge amount of trust that we can have on every moment of our life. This is the, I would say, the first topmost secret, open secret gift which crown chakra offers. That's
Wonderful, Amitji. It was a great experience, very relaxing, very powerful. So let's acknowledge Amitji. Very good.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for this
Now, anybody who
platform,
wants to share anything of your experiences, you can go ahead. Especially the newcomers who have come here for the first time. So Sadhananji, anything you experienced? Shiviji and Anupunaji, anything you want to share? What was your experience? And of course, if you have any questions, you can ask. But first, your experience of this exercise that we did.
So for me, it was very peaceful, sir. So it was, I mean, something beyond.
Okay. So the first experience of your basic nature of peace, right? So at the soul level, we are all peaceful. So experiencing that means basically you are experiencing your basic nature. Very good, Sadhananji. That's great. Let's acknowledge Sadhananji. Anybody else who wants to share? Shiviji, Anupunaji, and of course, others are also welcome. So Veena-ji, Ravi-ji, Arpit, Anisha-ji. Yes. Anyone who wants to share?
Yep. I was in a trance for some time.
Okay,
so
great.
Just came back.
Very good.
Yeah.
So if you're in a trance, that means obviously you are very peaceful. Yes, Anisha ji says peaceful. Very good. Okay, so everybody experience being at peace. Yes, and that is your basic nature. So understand that you're getting in touch with your basic nature. And the most important thing is that, of course, we didn't have so much time to give you to remain in that trance. But after whatever music and mantra, everything is stopped, you stay there and experience the nothingness. That is when you will get connected to your real nature. Your basic nature is the Turiya state, the Samadhi state, correct? And that you will experience when you are into the silence after the chanting. So whether you are chanting or whether you are listening to the music and mantra, remain there for some time and be with yourself. That is when you will actually experience the healing of the crown chakra. Yes? All right, very good. So this is, we have covered all the 7 major chakras. So as a summarization, we have done all the basic modality of chump for all the 7 major chakras. You can go through the recordings, go through the process again, make your own notes, do your own practice, and definitely you will see the results. But having said that, this is for anybody and everybody, right? So this is basically for the, you can say the beginners level. You do these practices regularly, month after month, week after week, and you will see magical results in your life. But for those who wants to heal others, and of course, heal yourself 24 hours a day. How many of you want to heal yourself 24 hours a day? Without actually doing that for 24 hours? Yes. And how many of you want to heal all the people in your life? Yes. So there is a healing program that is coming up, and we conduct the Vedic Healing and Vedanta Wisdom program. There are many people who have done this program, and this is scheduled to start from this weekend, but because of the timing of Shraddh, it might get postponed to after the Shraddh, right? So maybe we will be starting it after 21st. So this program is definitely a very powerful program, and if you want to heal all the people in your life and become a healer, those who had questions on spiritual healing, how to do distance healing, how to do touch healing, and what is Vedic healing, how is it different from others, all these things will be clear to you in this program. So you can get in touch with me subsequently, and we can discuss and see how you can benefit from these programs. Yes, so of course that's a topic which just came up from the healing questions that we had. Anything last and final call before we close the session? We are already 13 minutes over time, so I will not like to stretch it much. So anybody who has any question or anything you want to share before we close the session today? Silent. So everybody seems to be in a trance. Aminji, you have done a great job, right? Yeah. So everybody is in nothingness, in silence. Yeah. So be in that. Watch the recording again. Practice these techniques. And of course, those who are in the group will get an opportunity to tell us what programs do you want on Wednesdays from next week. Next week, we are going to start a new session. So we are going to talk on a new topic. So if any one of you wants to suggest any topic that you want us to conduct, we will start that. So you are free to post that in the group. And for those who have joined new and you are not in the group, get in touch with your host Amitji and try to get into your group, so that we have a lot of activities here. A lot of programs are being conducted. So you will get to know all these programs and you can participate in any one of them as and when you want, right? Okay, anybody else, anything else, Amitji? Have I missed out anything?
No,
Perfect.
pretty much, thank you.
Okay, Parveenji, you haven't shared anything. Last line from you. Anything you want to share?
No, it was a very Ananda session.
Okay, so blissful. She has reached the level of bliss. Very good. Okay, so with this, we come to the end of the session. Thank you all for your participation. Let's acknowledge everybody who came here and participated, took out your valuable time, and I hope this was valuable to all of you. So thank you very much for your participation. Enjoy a great day, enjoy a great week. We come back next week with a lot more topics on spirituality and healing. Till then, Aham Brahmasmi. Enjoy your life. Take care. Enjoy.
Thank you, sir. Good night. Good night,
Good
everyone.
night. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.